It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome to the last day, the 12th day, Sarah, of the Flaviar.com 12 Days of Christmas. Whiskies of the world. Unite. Form of.
Shape of. Box.
Brown water. It's day 12. So it's obviously hey, right there at the top. Go for it.
I will.
We want to, again, thank Flaviar.com for sponsoring this series and sending us this box for review.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and it's light. So.
And it is light.
That doesn't mean anything.
As I said last episode, it has prompted us to try and talk about more things than we normally ever would have purchased or talked about.
Oh, are you kidding?
And there have been some surprises where I'm like, that is something that I could drink where it was a scotch and it was something I never would have picked up before, and now I'm like, I might order that sometime. Like,
it's been a big eye-opener.
It really has.
That's for sure. Hey, listen, It's Bourbon Night. I feel like there is never going to be a top 10 whiskey list that we make that won't all be bourbon or American rye. That's just us. We're born and raised Kentuckians. It's who we are. But I have really enjoyed getting more familiar with the variety of whiskeys that are out there in the world.
I agree.
And I'm completely with you. If it weren't for this box, and listen, we're not just blowing smoke because of their sponsor here. This is legit. If it weren't for this box, who knows when we would have tried these 12 different whiskeys.
I completely
seriously.
agree with you, Chad. Some people have made the point that, the box is a little pricey, but, and I hear you on that, totally fair, but we also got to try 12 things that we never, blind, that we probably never would have picked up.
That were curated.
The majority of them.
Information given on. And you also have to think.
And large samples given on.
Yeah, and you have to think, when you go to the store and buy a 50 milliliter, airplane bottle, think of the markup per ounce, to a bottle. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
So to have 12 curated for you of a 1.7 ounce size, and to get a glass and the box, the presentation, the information, and all that jazz.
Sure.
It actually isn't bad of a deal. Not bad of a deal.
No.
So, all right. We're doing all this because it's the last episode. This is more of like a general wrap-up thing, but we know you're here for the whiskey, so we're gonna get to it. I feel like it's a scotch.
I don't know.
That would be my guess, but not scotch experts here.
Could be an Irish.
Could be.
This was very light and mild.
Yeah, almost getting like some really ripe fruit, almost sort of a banana.
I'm getting
note.
kind of some grapefruit, and that's a little weird.
Grapefruit, okay. There is like a fruit and a little bit of a citrus note kind of spread throughout there.
Like a fruit salad.
Yeah.
And really it's just like sweet, and I'm not getting a lot else.
A little bit of grain.
Sure.
Not really, not picking up any smoke
a slight
or peat or anything like that.
But
the barrel is underneath there, but I think everything else is kind of on top of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sweet, silky, fruity, light.
It's got a good mouthfeel.
Mild, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Delicate.
Kicks up a little spice at the end.
It really, really hit the front of the tip of my tongue.
Letting it sit on the tongue, it goes a little darker, a little bit into a tobacco note. And a little bit of honey and tea, sort of on the finish.
Yep.
Didn't get any of that on the palate, but as you kind of let it sit there.
Yeah. Honey.
Tea, the citrus is in there.
The lemon. I get kind of almost, if you've ever had like a lemon meringue pie, that lemon filling, that sort of like, it's not creamy. I don't know how to describe that. If you've ever had a lemon meringue pie, Maybe that's just a southern thing. I don't know. I think that's a thing.
It's a pie thing.
It's a pie thing.
It's a pie thing.
Pie.
Pie.
Pie. Duh. Yeah, like a delicate herbal.
It's almost like a white wine. There's a sweet white wine in there, sort of.
Yeah. It almost has like a rosemary thing going on. I don't know.
There's some floral.
There's a lot. For such a light, mild whiskey, I think that there's a lot going on here. I really like the texture.
Yeah, the texture's great.
It's
not the
silky.
lightest that we've had of this calendar,
No.
but it is fairly
It's fairly light.
Proof-wise, this is where we're just not good yet.
Not yet.
With this type of whiskey, that we assume is this type of whiskey. I would say it's around 86 to 95, 96 proof.
Yeah, I'm feeling like 86 to 92, maybe 94.
Yeah.
But 96, that's just a stretch.
That's just right out.
That's too far.
That's right out. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ugh.
How dare you?
The
more I sip it, the more I'm like, yeah. Which there was another one where we were like, tea, herbal. I could put this in my tea, but it had that minty, sort of menthol quality that I was like, this would be great to open up your sinuses or whatever if you weren't feeling well.
That turned out to be a rye.
It did. I feel that this has similar qualities in that I feel like it's got that like honey, tea, herbal.
Yes, it has
but
that.
Without the huge mintiness.
Herbal essence. But not the shampoo. It doesn't taste like a shampoo. It has the it has the herbal essence of that. More I sip on it, more I get the tea, the lemon, the honey. It's again, it's like a hot toddy, but super easy.
Maybe a touch of cinnamon, a touch.
I mean, there is a little kick there.
A little touch.
A little.
Yeah. I still don't know where it's from. I still can't. I can't decide.
This isn't gonna be like yesterday where we're like, Texas!
No, yeah, this is a little bit outside of my normal comfort zone. So, yeah, I don't know. So, shall we?
Oh, product of Japan. Yeah, it is a whiskey without an E, but it's a product of Japan. 48%.
48%.
What is that? 96?
Blah, blah,
Who said 96 is
blah,
right
blah,
out?
Blah, blah.
But Chad. Okay, that's fine. All right, good. It's great to have another Japanese whiskey in here.
Another? I thought we only had one.
I don't know.
I thought this was the only one.
Could be. I've only been editing these for the past, 2 weeks, but don't expect me to remember anything.
That's true. Okay.
Last card.
Oh, I love this card. A funny
vending machine.
Vending machine picture.
Awesome.
Also, like all of the little animations. And this is Kurayoshi 8-year-old sherry cask, pure malt Japanese whiskey, 48%, as we said. The overwhelming note of this, per this card, says almonds, orange zest, which we said lemon.
Okay.
Vanilla, zesty.
Zesty, yeah.
Mineral, oak, port, and sherry. I didn't get any of the port and sherry.
I didn't get the port and the sherry.
I clearly need to work on my finished notes.
Yeah, I think we said that about the nose of yesterday's, but not this one, I don't think. They're all running together. It's the end of the series. Brain's all flummoxed.
But you can learn more about this bottle at Flaviar.com.
That is correct.
Also, I want to know how is this a picture of vanilla? Is it like ice cream? Is it like a spilled milkshake? Vanilla. It's just like a blob.
Well, this is...
No, it's funny though.
My new favorite part, going back and trying to pick these things out. I mean, actually the port, knowing now...
I can kind of see it on the finish.
I think it's that dry, the little bit of this that is dry.
I don't get sherry at all.
I don't get sherry. I don't really find almonds in this.
I kind of get almonds, but like...
Well, maybe on the finish.
No.
Breathe in up.
I'm not going to lie. I think me thinking I get almonds... Yes,
just
on the finish, it might just be a placebo. Maybe that taste that you get after you've eaten a handful of completely unsalted, totally plain almonds.
And then 20 minutes when you're kind of running your tongue over your mouth, you're like,
that's
right, I ate almonds.
Finish is like the memory of eating almonds.
Yes.
Yeah, but other than that, no.
I wouldn't have put it as the biggest.
As the biggest,
yeah.
No. The zesty though, the orange, yes. Totally hear it. I, again, would say lemon, but hey, to each their own. Citrus is the important part. So cool.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
All right.
Hey, thanks again to Flaviar.com for sponsoring this whole series and sending us the box for us to try.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. Overall, past 2 weeks, value-wise, if we had bought this, I would say it is a good value. If we had gone out to get pours of all 12 of these at bars,
it would have definitely cost more than the
and
box.
to find a bar that would have them all is I don't know. Depends on where you live, of course. Around here, the
Port
bourbons,
cost,
no problem. The others, I don't know. It would be harder. So
It would be.
to seek out getting a sample of all of those, I feel like I don't want to take the time to do that.
Right,
So,
you got to travel to all the places.
Yeah.
You got to take the time to find all the places. You got to pay for the pour at all the places.
I appreciate them curating and sending, and the presentation and the knowledge, and even these little graphics are pretty
know
cool.
it was just fun.
Yeah, it's something you save, you know.
I definitely think that this is great with another person.
Yeah.
So if you have a friend or two or three
we
friends,
always had something left.
We always had something left. So I think you could evenly distribute this between a couple of friends.
Yeah.
If we had purchased this with our own money, I would not be displeased. I would actually be very happy. I think it was a fun experience.
Yeah.
And just a great way to hang out and spend time together talking about something and learning new things and having new experiences with things you might not have otherwise tried.
Because, full disclosure, we're not going to run out and buy all 12 of these in a full-size bottle. But some of them we are.
Yeah.
And we're even talking about ones that weren't American whiskeys,
Can you believe?
I mean, yeah, we're talking about that Balcones from the other day. But yeah, even some Scotch and Irish.
I'm still loving that day one.
Yeah, that was pretty all right.
And there were a few others in there.
Yeah, and what we've learned from the comments, and thank you all for chiming in and being part of the conversation, is a lot of these have been like newer distilleries, kind of ones that are coming up, which makes sense because it's less likely that you would have had it, and here's your introduction to it. So that part's cool. Yeah, there's people saying, oh, I'd recommend you guys go try this 21-year-old, diddly-do. It's like, well, yeah, but don't expect that to be, a sample for something that was,
Well, and just to point out, Chad, if they put a bunch of well-known distilleries in these bottles in that box, and you got one,
trying something you've had before.
tried something you've had before.
Yeah,
and
so it makes sense.
the fun in that is, I guess, doing it blind. But other than that, I mean, I like the discovery aspect.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's fun. Broadening horizons, yay. I feel like a better person. Honestly, no, I'm not lying though.
Person.
I do feel like a more experienced whiskey drinker after having done this box.
Oh, for sure.
And that
our world has just gotten a little smaller.
It's true.
So I recommend it.
I also recommend.
And that's for the calendar as a whole.
Yes.
So there you go. Yeah, thanks again to Flaviar. Check out their YouTube channel, youtube.com/Flaviar, for all of their different and unique videos that they have.
Yep.
For us, you know where it is, whiskeyambitions.com, home for glassware, challenge coins, t-shirts, more coming in 2020. Just keep checking back in for that.
That's right. You can also become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight for as little as $1 a month and join our community.
That will do it. That'll be a wrap on this 12 days of Christmas. It's been a great 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us and hanging out and potentially broadening your horizons with us as we have ours. Thanks again to Flaviar. And if you haven't subscribed to us already, like to do so, we'd love to have you. You can click right up here to do that. Right down here for Flaviar. We also have suggestions of other videos. We hope to see you over there in those. Yep. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, we'll see you guys next time we see it. It won't be tomorrow this time.
It won't be tomorrow. We'll see you soon.
Until then, drink more bourbon.